Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Kelvin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and it's yet another Boomsday Decksperiment, this time with Mech Paladin. And let me tell you, we are going to play some mechs, and they are going to be enormous, and there are some silly looking boards coming in this video. But first, of course, we have to build the deck. So will you join me as we jump into a Mech Paladin deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream? Are you going for a full mech pally or more of a mid-range mix? I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I think both, actually. It's probably going to end up being somewhat aggressive, but curve out into mid-range just to get you to Kangors. But I will say that this is going to look a little different than the mech warrior we just built, and the reason for that is because we don't have Dr. Boom. So there's no sort of like terminal late game value piece that's just going to win a game long. So we do need to win on the board. We need to have pressure, and we have to make our minions do the work. If the game goes long, we're not going to have outs. So beyond that, also, because the way Kangor's Endless Army works, we also want to make sure that we really focus on magnetic, because this rewards you stacking your minions instead of going wide. So we certainly need to make sure we have more magnetic options than we had in our last deck, because last time I didn't feel like we actually had enough magnetic stuff happening, and we weren't getting stacked very well. So definitely our Golden Ziliax is going to happen. He's like a core mech for anything. Of course, like that is such a cool card. Man, look at that. Golden Ziliax, I love it. I don't know that the golden animation's that great. It's pretty cool how his arms moving and stuff, I guess. But anyway, it's just amazing. And then we want Glowtron, great starter piece. A Noyo module, almost certainly going to have to happen. I think Mechano Egg's a good base. It might be a little slow, honestly, but we'll figure it out. And then Skaterbot's great. We also want to be careful not to have too many small guys that can't be magnetized. Like, we need a mix, right? You're gonna have stuff that can be magnetized, other things that maybe aren't, but we need to make sure it's not too much in favor of the small dudes. So like, for instance, when I played this deck on stream early at the pre-release stream, I had a lot of goblin bombs in it because I didn't have a choice. Like, we just didn't have every card, so it was hard to do anything else. But that wasn't really ideal, because then you get all these things that are in your resummoning pool, and it's just not, it doesn't go far enough. Like, it's not really what you want. You want a bigger stack of stuff. So having all the little tiny guys is a real risk. And this is starting to feel like a pretty good core set of magnetic. Now, I don't know if Lumi's good enough, because she is one of those 1/1s that kind of lingers around because she's not magnetic. Skaterbot is similar but better because you can magnetize it so the 1/1 doesn't get stuck. Glowtron is small. It's magnetic though, so it doesn't get stuck. It doesn't die. Bronze Gatekeeper, same thing. Like, they don't have that risk of getting left on board by themselves as a resummon target. The question now though becomes, do we have enough bases? Like, I think we can still run a frame bot. Because even if it gets resummoned, it's still got some meat to it. It's got a body, so it's not like the end of the world. And that just gives you something to work with, too, for all these other magnetic options. So that feels like a good set of mechs. Like, I certainly think that's enough. If anything, maybe too many, but that's okay. We want to make sure we lean in hard on this, because it's kind of the whole conceit of the deck. So now what we need to do is find some supporting pieces, right? And we're playing a deck that's fairly aggressively minded. I mean, it certainly curves out into the mid-range the most. Like, we have a lot of 4-drops already. So clearly we can win the game in the mid game with just lots of pressure and stats. And I think we want cards that support that game plan. Now, I don't think we need more buffs with something like Blessing of Kings, or even really like True Silver might have been good, but with all the 4-mana cards we have now, I think that's a risk. But I do think something like Unidentified Maul might not be too bad. Just buffing our mechs, taking some early trades, having a weapon for those early swings can be important. We just want more. Like, Spiker Seed might not be too bad. Stonekeeper Terran, probably not what we're looking for. Something like Vine Cleaver or, oh, Valenier actually would be great. That gives us some late game value too, but also a lot of pressure and just stacks well with our buffs. Frankly, something like Tyrion would be great too, just as another late game finisher. I might prefer Lich King to Tyrion. Yeah, maybe not, because the weapon from Tyrion's a lot of damage, and we do need to end the game. So what else can we put in here to support this package? I feel like maybe some Consecrations would be good, but we are getting pretty heavy. We don't have a lot of 2-drops right now. We'd have the Hero Power on 2, but certainly something to work with on 2 could be nice. What does chat say? Countess Ashmore, Lanessa? Does Lanessa work with Magnetic? Tyrion and Valinor have counter synergy. That's true, I guess. That's true. Maybe we go Lich King. I like that logic. Replicating Midas gives worthless 1/1s that make Kangors worse. That's true. That's true. I like it as a magnetic card, but you are right. If the 1/1s linger around, they are a risk. Yeah, okay. I like that. That's a good point. I did run into that too when I played this earlier. I remember, like, they were another minion that kind of got stuck in the set. We could go with the missile launcher, but I think that's too much. I think we probably have enough magnetic. It's okay. Like, war gears are the most important thing. We have Framebot and Mechanoleg as bases and then a bunch of stuff to work with. The question is, how well are we going to curve out? I'm not convinced we're going to curve out super smooth at the moment. We could run like a Kangor, but I'm not sure why we need to in this deck. We don't have like a lot of follow-ups for it. There's no like buffs and stuff. Do magnetic buffs work with Lanessa, guys? Does anybody know? Do they count? No, because it's not targeted, right? It's not targeted, so it wouldn't count. Lanessa says, no, it says cat, but it's not a spell either, so no, wouldn't count. I'm sure it doesn't work. If it does, it shouldn't. It shouldn't work if it does, so. We did say we wanted to add a Lich King, right? Like, Lich King is always something good for these sorts of decks. Where are you, Lich King? There you are, buddy. And then we need 8 more cards. Like, what are we going to fill in the gaps here with, guys? I don't think we just want to take a ton of mechs. I think we... Hey, Final Bear, thanks, man. I appreciate the kind words in the raid. That's nice, dude. Good to see you. I think my sub is still on you, Final Bear. I saw that last night. So enjoy another week or two of my sub. I'll have to move it around after that, but it's been good being a sub. I just think like 2-drops and God, like even a hydrologist, some like random 2-drop like knife jugglers or sound the bells might be okay, but I don't think that's really what we're looking for. Like Direwolf Alphas. Galvanizer is another small one I don't think we want. Blessing of Kings, Aldor's Galvanizer. Oh, Stonehill's a good idea. I like Stonehill. That's good in a mid-range deck. Whoa. Well, actually, you know what? Loot Hoarder's not a bad idea. I accidentally clicked it, but I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. And I think Stonehill's good. Just because it's so good in Paladin. Were there any other mech synergy cards we might want? Or just mechs? I don't think so. I think we were kind of happy with our mech package, weren't we? There's always Nightmare Amalgam. It's not too bad of a base, but I think we're okay with the mech package. So Stonehills, I like that logic. Tar Creepers are also just decent minions to help protect mechs and stuff. If we're looking for a more aggressive line, we could also go with Vicious Fledglings. Do we need Millhouse Manastorm? Oh my god. We don't need Millhouse Manastorm. Corpse Taker would be okay, but well, actually, we don't have that many 4-drops. You know what? Corpse Taker is not a bad idea. Yeah, I like that. Whoever suggested that, because we not only have Zilliax, but we also have a Noyo module, so there's a lot of Corpse Taker options. I think Corpse Taker's good. I'm a little bit worried about our card draw right now. If we get a really quick hand, we're gonna run out of stuff. We're absolutely gonna run out of stuff. We could toss in some Divine Favors, but I think those might be a little too much. Potion of Heroism. It's kind of intriguing with a mech stack. Acolyte of Pain. Cult Master probably won't work. What do you guys think? Are we going to run out of cards or not? Some people think Divine Whizbang. I like Loot Hoarders. They're good. They make sense. Although they don't really, to be honest, but they're okay. Acolyte of Pain is a little too slow. Cult Master, we're probably not going to be trading a lot. I just don't know what good card draw we have. Maybe we do add a Divine Favor. Maybe just one. Maybe just one is fine. Count as... Oh, Ashmore's a good option too, maybe. What do we have? Yeah, we have Death Rattle, Lifesteal, Rush. This guy's a Rush as well. Another Death Rattle. Yeah. I like Ashmore. Yeah. Okay, let's run Ashmore. She's a good card draw. And just another mid-game body, which is good. And I mean, certainly some of this is starting to look familiar from our last deck, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. Could toss on an Uther, but it might be a little slow. I think I'd like one more... early game option, like a 2-drop of some sort. Kangor. Protector. Argent Protector is honestly an underrated card, I think. Like, you could run it. Hydrologist. Acidic Swamp Ooze. Weapon Tech is not ever too bad of a thing to have. Direwolf Alpha works in Paladin okay. Crazed Alchemist is kind of intriguing. I feel like there could be some sneaky stuff happening there. Lore Walker Joe is a good option. Plated Beetles are fine. Mid-rangey style minions. God, we could almost go a Prince Keleseth deck, guys. Like, it wouldn't be too crazy hard to cut loot orders in Framebot and add a Keleseth in. It wouldn't be bad either, I don't think, but maybe not exactly what we're looking for. You know, we could just add in a Scalehide. It's not perfect, but it works with our Ashmore and our Corpse Taker, giving that like a backup plan. I don't hate that idea. Just the 2-drop, 2-drop to trade into some light minions sometimes, but also an activator essentially for these other cards. Kind of a freebie. Okay, let's try it. Scorpomatic tech. I do think Scorpomatic got way more interesting this expansion, so it's one to keep an eye on. I don't think it's right for this deck, but certainly one to keep an eye on. Glass Knight wouldn't be too bad. I don't want too many 4-drops though. We had quite a few. It was getting competitive. We probably could have fit one more in, I think, without too much trouble, but whew, guys, what a crazy day. Absolutely insane day. 89 subs, 85 new followers, which is bonkers. That's nuts. 85 new followers. We actually, the day I streamed for Blizzard, I got like 150 new followers, guys, in one freaking day. It was absolutely crazy. Completely bonkers. What day was that? Let me see if I can find that. The 5th of August. Oh, Twitch doesn't have that up yet for some reason, somehow. How does that happen? It's like so long ago. How many followers did we get the day the Witchwood launched, though, I wonder? Oh my god, we got 200 followers the day the Witchwood launched. Whoa, guys, we're behind. I thought we were ahead. We're actually behind. Thank you, Mega Sushi Dude, for the Mr. Destructoid. Indeed, that should be all over Twitch today. It's everywhere. It's all bots today, all mechs today. Meat Wagon's a good 4-drop. It can be. Aha! It's intriguing because, you know, if you buff it, and we have Mechano Egg too, so even if you don't buff it, it kind of does something cool. I don't. What is the. Every time we start a new deck, we end up playing a mirror match. It's weird. Look at all the follows coming through. Feeling guilty. Feeling guilty, huh? No 200 new followers today. Jeez. Less people to follow, I guess. We've already done so much. I'm gonna try to save this. We have a good turn anyway. I gotta take it. I don't know. If it's card and I'll take it. Like, it's happening. It's happening. So. See, this is interesting. If he goes for like a Kangors in this matchup with like this 1/1 dying, unfortunately it's not actually going to die right now. But if it were to die,
welcome, boys. Make some room.
That's one less good minion for him to like stack up for
You should have added Sunkeeper to the deck.
And we have Kangors. Well, Sunkeeper is intriguing in some ways, but if you look carefully, like if we're stacking big magnetic mechs, I don't know how often we're going to enjoy Sunkeeper. It's a great mid-range card typically. I 100% agree, and it's decent with our eggs. At least the front half of them. But I'm still worried it would feel like an awkward card sometimes, because a lot of stuff we don't want to get shrunk. Like most of these are already bigger than 3 health, for instance, right off the bat. Okay. This is like the perfect turn. My god, we might even like cast Kangors just for this. Like, it wouldn't be bad. Assuming, of course, he can't just clear it with something super easy. If he can clear it with something super easy, this is scary, but as it stands, this is a nightmare. Don't silence it, for instance. That's pretty good too, though. Gotta say, that's pretty good. Alright. We're gonna get a neat Ziliax play, though, on the remainder Dragon Dude. It's gonna clear this very cleanly. And give me another fantastic minion stack. Which is exciting. Like, this game is this insane back and forth right now. So currently we've only had that nutty Mechano Egg, and this will eventually die. That's our only 2 mechs that have died. And then we can actually build into another Mechano Egg here to make it even better. I mean, we've got to think about his Kangors as well, of course. Oh, this is going to be a great turn. Wow. This is absolutely nuts, guys. Like, does he have Kangors already? If so, we might have a problem, but otherwise...
Somebody cheered for the first time with a saucy massage.
A saucy massage! Ooh, a saucy massage. Aaron, thank you for the 100 bits, man. I didn't see the saucy massage. But I got a couple subs to talk about here. Ah, these are bad mechs now, though. See, he's put some batter mechs. These are badder than normal, guys. Okay, let's just clear this one and pop the shield on the other, I guess. So I think here I want to play, well, Lich King into Skaterbot, right? This is nuts, by the way. We have an insane... Oh my god. And Kangors, I need the stuff to die first is really the only problem right now for Kangors. These things haven't died. But as soon as they do, we are just gonna go ham. And he does have Kangors. Okay. So he does have that crappy 1-3, which is nice. This has Rush, right? Yeah, it's got the Ziliax. Okay. It's really good Rush play. I think he'll be a little sad when he sees that we also have Kangors.
Make some room by the
And
Expansion day hype.
I think this might as well be the turn to... Oh no, I've only had 2 guys die though. This hasn't died yet. So I don't really have to play Kangors yet. I could just slam like Corpse Taker Anti-Magic Shell. That's actually pretty good. I can clear the 9/12. Although, no, Lich King would live. So yeah, let's just do that. This is fine. Does this have anything left? Yeah, it has the Annoyo modules. Okay, perfect. I like this fine. It's a little bit greedier, I guess, in a way, but now our... Oh, wait, could I have just... I could have just traded that in Kangors, but this is good too. It doesn't matter. This is all a solid play. So now our Kangors is like a reload instead of just straight up board play. And I think he's going to be out of like really good plays, right? We can Kangors into Death Coil. If the 8/8 dies here, it's not awesome because I'd prefer to have the other stuff, but it's still okay. It's certainly not a bad minion to get for free off of a 7-mana spell. So we should be okay.
Aha!
And I don't think it's gonna die. Looks like he's safe for now. Which hopefully we can clear this guy. He does run Crystal Smith Kangor in his deck. I just didn't see a good way to benefit from it without buffs on it. But Endless Army here is nuts. Let's trade this in an Endless Army. I don't know exactly what we're getting, but it's some good stuff. Do my eggs have Rush? I don't think so, so I think I'm better to trade. I probably could have just looked at... Oh, it did have Rush. Crap. Well, that makes it worse than this play, but it's okay. Still just fine. The real question now becomes, does this dude have, like an equality consecration? Even if he does, though, at this point, we're getting 2 8/8s back, so he's got a lot to work around. And that is a nutty play. Mechano Egg looks sick, by the way. I like the artwork a lot. But anyway, I got some subs here. I've missed a couple subs. Calabuso dropped the 7-month resub. Love it, dude. I answered your question, but I forgot to say thank you. So thank you a ton, Calabuso. 7 months is nuts, man. And, of course, you have the best name in the world. And Dubwiser dropping the 4-month resub. Welcome back, Dubwiser. Airine with 100 bits. M. Maven dropping the 3-month resub with a tier 1 sub. This is crazy, dude. I love these kind of mid-range Paladin decks that just snowball into insanity. Absolutely crazy stuff. Hey, we're on a win streak for once, guys. We did a deck that worked. Well, I guess 2 of those were the other deck, but still. We're winning games. Have not tried Whizbang yet, no. Big Hairy Beast also dropping the Twitch Prime sub for 2 months. Thank you, Big Hairy Beast. What is that at for today? We're at, it hasn't updated yet. It's definitely more than 89, because we had a few come in. 91 subs on the day, guys. 91. So close to 100. Oh my god. If we don't get to 100, I might start buying subs myself. Like, just ensuring. Another Paladin. What? Not the same guy, though. Let's see here. Let's see. Want to take a look at my deck? Sure thing, real quick.
Welcome.
Mechathune.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Murgle.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I will say, if Acolyte of Pain makes me a little nervous. The only reason being that there might be some instances where your opponent can use it against you to like burn cards and stuff. Beyond that, I think it looks solid. It's got a lot of the same stuff we had. Very similar. I think I would try to find room for a Spreading Plague just for some defensive effort. Like, we found a lot of success with the Spreading Plague giving us defensive power. That's, of course, up to you, but I liked it. I thought it went well when we played it. Do I know the new game Ben Brode's working on? Yeah, second dinner it was announced. It's not a lot of details yet. We don't really know what it's going to be, but I am excited about it. So I think Ben's got a lot of great design insights, and he's going to make something cool. So I'm certainly watching closely. Mecha Sushi, dude. Thank you for the 14-month resub. That is completely bonkers. How is that possible? It doesn't make sense. It's not real. Ugh. I mean, I guess this is a mech. I don't know. That last game we had a great opener, and this one not feeling so great. Not feeling so great. We can Coppertail. This guy we haven't buffed yet much, so I'm really looking for a good magnetic follow-up here. Wargear would be great. Hey, Ahmed, AK84, dude, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. That's fantastic, dude. He says, love your stream. Well, thank you, good sir. Enjoy your sub badge and your emotes and all that cool stuff. That's 92 subs on the day. Also, we're getting close to 550 on the sub goal as well. So, got some crazy numbers coming. What's your win rate with this Mechadin? We are 100% so far, Koyo. We've played one game. You just barely... barely missed the beginning. C4 Bomber is an auto dust card, right? I'm not so sure, Two Sons. First off, it's just really early. It's hard to guess. But I think there's a slim chance it could be played in some kind of crazy rogue deck where you... shuffle a bunch of bombs in. Well, do I think it's gonna be good? No, not really. I couldn't say it would be good in good faith. I'm not that confident, but I would say it's possible. Ugh, I don't know, guys. This is getting kind of gross. Like, it's getting awkward. We can certainly skater a lot, but it doesn't really open up a lot of opportunities, and it kind of gets us off curve. So I think I might just Coppertail here. We could try to Loot Hoarder, I guess. I don't know. Again, everything's really awkward. I guess the Coppertail doesn't help a lot, so maybe I'll just Loot Order twice. Nothing helps a lot. Everything feels bad right now. Everything feels bad.
Hey, Blizzard developer team here. Thanks for not sharing the big scary Druid legendary we have in the pipes for next expansion, and I know you're excited with the prospect of playing Druid Stone for the next entire year. Thanks again, Tilda Blizzard.
Aha!
She said Tilda Blizzard. Erahine, dude, don't reveal my secrets. Yeah, of course I know all the new Druid cards for next expansion, and yeah, they're all amazing. Such incredibly great cards. Wow, Frostwolf Warlord. This guy's the OG. I got a golden subject 9. Should I disenchant it? I mean, it's a little early for me to say with any confidence. But, how on earth do we beat this, by the way? This thing's going to cause some problems. Some real problems. Let's see what we get here, if that changes anything. A Noyo module kind of does maybe change some things, doesn't it? We can make a little bit bigger of a guy here. The Divine Shield's not very good, though, so I guess we'll... I would really prefer to get the Mechano Egg stabilized with the Noyo module next turn, I think. So we need to play this preemptively. Alright, we're taking kind of a pass this turn to make a better turn in the future. I don't know if it's going to work for us, but we're going to try. This 9/9's a big problem, if you can't tell. Big problem. Oh, hey, it's even bigger. What do you know? It's an even bigger problem. We have a neat opportunity here for a turn, though, I think, but it's just we're almost dead, so. I wanted to do it that way just so the... Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. The Divine Shield's worth the same because of the 1/1s, but... Regardless, this reduces the damage output on board and gives me an 8/8 potentially to trade back into that 9/9 later. We can also maybe Rusty Recycler Annoya Module later on turn 9 for like a lifesteal play. But this allows me to swing. Is it going to work? I doubt it, but it's possible. And I might need another small mech for the Annoya module. By the way, this is pretty cool in Golden. I like it. That's a nice card. He's shooting a little water out of his gun there. That's good. Did you do Thief Rogue? Not yet. No, not yet. We're working on it. Sorry for the spam. I love you, Regis. Don't worry, Jacob. Zoom Himmet is 3-0. Nice. Why? Well, so is it Mechathune Himmet stuff or like what's the catch? Ouch. Well, not that ouch, I guess. I mean, a little. Oh, I'm dead, so ouch. Yeah, I guess ouch indeed. So it's a little worse when you're dead. Never mind. I take it back. Run missile launcher mech. We talked about it, but I think it's too slow. I think it's too slow. It's easy to look at a board and say, "Oh, you should run this card because it's perfect against this board," but ultimately, that's a strategy that has a lot of problems. You just end up teching your deck too much and don't do your own thing. And remember, we're a paladin too, so we have 1/1s as well, right? Not always, but we don't want to be popping off our divine shields and 1/1s with any sort of regularity. Maybe in a different deck it would work, but it would be good if we had like goblin bombs, for instance, where it damages our own goblin bombs, that sort of thing. If we were like a different class and wanted to do that, but that's not our path. Not our path. I'm thinking magnetic is one of the strongest mechanics so far. The flexibility is insane. Thoughts? I like magnetic, yeah. It's, I don't even know if it's the flexibility, just the buffs are just good. Just putting stats into play fast is really strong in this game, so I'm gonna hold here. It's a druid, so I don't think we need this, and I want to stack on the frame bot, not the other way around, so. Otherwise we get 2 minions that can't stack, right? And then if we build into this frame bot, there's a good chance this thing just smorks for a ton over the next few turns. So, Glowtron, Hero Power, Annoya Module, Warrior. It's so cool they even, like, they named this so appropriately. Like, this is the thing that you build other things onto. Very self-aware and awesome from Blizzard's side of things for the name. How do you post decks links to chat? Are links allowed? Yeah, you can definitely post links and just put the deck on Hearthstone or somewhere. Hearthstone top decks, whatever. And you can link it. No problem at all. I encourage it, in fact. I like looking at decks. I like when you guys share stuff with me. It's pretty fun. What to do? I like this deck so far, guys. This is our best deck. Right? Maybe? I don't know. We lost the last game, of course, so it's kind of biased, but it still feels pretty good. What? I hope he doesn't have silences in this Mechathune with Forest Guide deck. What? That's crazy. Don't have silence. Don't have silence. He might naturalize this too. He might force a naturalize on it. Doesn't look like naturalized. You would have done it. Not on the Divine Shield here. So we're going to have a very big boy soon. Awfully big boy. An awfully big boy. Okay. All right. It's pretty big now. We're out of stacks though. We don't have any more magnetic in hand. There it is. So we knew it was coming. He had to get it eventually. But we can reset with Coppertail, I think. And oh, Mechanovic's probably even better with a Skater Bot. So yeah, we'll just Mechanovic Skater Bot. Innervate to probably just open up some hand space. I don't think he's gonna. Oh, maybe Malfurion might be coming out. Yeah, Malfurion probably.
Two things. First, if
Hope he
you play
spiders.
Elic and espionage stuff, the combo is double Elic prep, especially. Two, I got Golden Dr. Morrigan. Should I uninstall?
Especially. That was funny. Yeah, that sounds fun, man. We're gonna do some Thief Rogue stuff like that exactly, I think, soon. We stuck an Academic Espionage in our Shuffle deck, but it wasn't really based on that. So yeah, that's a good idea. Elic prep, espionage. Golden Dr. Morgan. I don't think you should uninstall, but maybe disenchant. That might be a good plan. Disenchant could probably work. Are we gonna get there in time, boys? Can we put enough pressure on? I feel like we should be able to. We have such an oppressive deck. Like, we just do so much. We should be able to, right? Wrath? Okay. Given that I want this to die, I think that's good news. Could really use like a war gear right now. Oh my god. For real, dude? We got the war gear I asked for. That's so funny. Because I want this to be a problem for him, you know? Like, I want this thing to represent some issues. I'm going to play the Vicious Scale just because my hand's getting full. I clearly don't really care about the lifesteal, but I don't want too many cards because this Forest Guide keeps drawing us cards. Wow, he only burned Ferocious. That sucks. We could have got more, maybe. Oh, he must have. I was gonna say he must know he only has one, because that's gonna fill his hand there. I was like, that's a risky move, bold move. He's gonna burn another card now, unless he kills this off, which he might. He could kill it off. So, nope, I guess not. He's gonna innervate. If he innervates, can he Cthulhu though? Right? There's a lot of questions to answer here. Disenchant Golden Floop's Glorious Gloop for Ziliax. I play Druid. I don't know, man. I think it's pretty good. I liked the Floop when we played it. Did my sub go through? Let me see. I don't see it, URMops. Maybe slam the refresh button. Sometimes you gotta hit that refresh and it'll do some work. He did not kill the Forest Guide. Okay. Interesting. So he's gonna burn another card. I need to play some stuff out of hand here.
Welcome, boys.
I wish I had a rush mech. I don't, though. Alright. Well, we don't have the Kangors yet, but... oh! That's both Naturalize gone. He already used one. He may not be able to Cthulhu us, then. He may not be able to Cthulhu us. I just tried to drink my soda upside down, guys. That was a very near miss, boys. Very near miss. Dragonberg, thank you for the 5-month resub. I just about got soda all over my face and shirt. I'd hate to do that. I'd hate to have invisible soda everywhere. Whoa, Arcane Tyrant, that's weird. I don't understand that. Maybe this is a Malagos deck instead of a Cthulhu deck? I forgot about the Psych Melon. I don't know what's going on. It's honestly unclear what's going on. He is finally respecting his own Forest Guide, though, which did not seem to be the case previously. I need to get some pressure onto the board. I've not been doing a great job of that yet because I've been building up, like... just want to split... I actually maybe should have done that the other way and... maybe should have gave this more attack. I don't know. We have a 318 Mechano Egg, guys. He can just kill off this Forest Guide if he doesn't want to draw from it. He couldn't last turn. He could have the previous turn, though.
I don't know. Looks like I'm subbed, I guess.
Hey, there it is, dude. That worked. You are mop. Thank you, buddy, for the 4 months. That's awfully nice. Also, Drakenberg, again, thank you for the 5 months, dude. Appreciate it, guys. That's, how many subs on the day, everybody? It's a lot. It's a lot of subs on the day. Let me see. I think it's currently saying 93, but I think it's actually like 94 or 95. So we're very close to 100. Also at 538 on the overall sub count, so close to another sub goal too for the giveaway at 550. We already had 475, 500, and 525. I gotta write this down. I'm absolutely going to forget it. We had 475, 500, 525, and we're working on 550. Nutty stuff, crazy stuff. What is this? Oh, that's good. I like that. That's really nice.
Welcome, boys. Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
4, 7. I mean, I don't guess we're thinking too much about Kangors right now. Like if I play the upgradable frame bot, it's not great, but I could play Ashmore, but I don't really want to draw all that stuff. I guess I'm gonna play this and just try to get some damage on board. I didn't really check my math here on clearing these. I probably should have, huh? Can't really clear them all that well, can I? But I have a very impressive board. The question is, can he win? What's his win condition, first off? Malagos, Mech-Paladin, I don't really know for sure, and he's going to Spreading Plague again, it looks like. And can he stay alive against this insane board in the meantime? Guys! Whoa! Danked memes and coverts, dudes. Thank you guys for the subs. That's fantastic. Welcome, both of you. Coverts, actually, both of you feel like you've been subs in the past. So, welcome back, guys, I think. And, appreciate it a ton. That's 540 on the overall sub count, and I think like 95 or 96 on the total for the day, which is just insane. I mean, like, mind-bogglingly crazy insane. So, I love you all a ton. Thank you so much. I might actually hold this weapon here. I don't know that I need to use it right now. It doesn't really help me a lot, and there might be better opportunity in the future. Death Coil's pretty good just because it's damage. Right now, like, doing damage is how I'm going to win this game. Because if he is on Cthulhu as a win condition, he's got a lot of work to do. If he's on Malagos too, we might just be able to kill him before it matters. Swipe into swipe? That just gives me another 8/8, so I'm okay with that. I do lose quite a bit of damage though. Like, I lost the other 5/4. So we don't have a huge output here, I would say. Spellstone into Spellstone too? Boy, oh boy. That's scary. Yeah, he swung pretty hard there. That's an impressive turn. Valenier is good for me for sure. I like Valenier a lot here. I wish I'd attacked face last turn. We couldn't have known, but this is just exactly the kind of pressure we need. Death Coil plus Valenier's 9 plus 8 is 17. He's going to fatigue for 2. That's 19. He heals to 24 here. So we're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Okay, so he's setting up for Cthulhu, but he doesn't have a way to activate it. So I just need to make sure it doesn't die. And I have a little tiny taunt in the way that's going to take it a couple turns to die. So that's not a problem. That final card's Cthulhu, but he can't play it until next turn, so he's just going to lose. Like, he doesn't ever win here. Not to mention, this is insane. And Brad, I'm gonna get to you, buddy. Don't fret, Brad. I'm coming, dude. I'm coming, Brad. Don't worry, dude. Brad Spacely with 5,000. Was I only 2 off? Really? Wow. So here he just plays Mech-Paladin, but there's nothing he can do because we burned his Naturalize. And he also did. He already used both Innervates, so I don't. There's just no win condition left. He just dies to fatigue. And I have an insane board. Look at that stack of stuff. This deck feels pretty good, guys. I don't know exactly what's happening. Should I let him win for fun? Never concede, guys. I'm still coming at you, Red Spacely, don't worry. That is the perfect example of why you never concede. I was about to let him win for fun just to let Cthulhu go off. Because I don't care about my rank right now. Like, we're obviously not going to win. And, I was gonna kill his Cthulhu for him and let him win. I was gonna give him the amazing animation. He was gonna get the freebie star, but he didn't have faith. He didn't persevere.
I will fight with
Sad opportunity missed there, buddy. Richard. I'm sure that's Richard. Just doesn't have the D. Richard, nobody gave him the D. So he's just Richard. And he conceded too soon, guys. Let things play out in life. You never know how things are going to go sometimes. Let's watch. Be patient. Be patient. But Brad's basically, dude, 5,000 bits. Completely insane. You did, or you just... I gave him the D. I don't think I gave him the D. I didn't see it on his name. I think his name was just Richard. I don't think I didn't see a D on the name. I don't think I... Anyway, Brad Spacely, dude, thank you for the 5,000 freaking bits. Taking the top spot for the week, buddy. Your rightful throne. Appreciate it a ton, man. It's been a crazy day. We've had 19,000 bits cheered today already. That is a lot, in case anybody out there didn't know. That's a lot of bits. Some might say a fantastic amount of bits. Oh, this is cool in a mech deck, getting that. But I think Tarum here still, general use is solid. The way this game's playing out right now, it's particularly good because we have Mechano Egg on 5. That will give us an activation, perhaps. So I like the Tarum here. Normally, maybe not always as good, but this time we know it's going to work all right. But Brad Spacely, dude, 19,000 bits. We've had 95 subs today, Brad Spacely, which is an all-time high. The previous record for subs for us was, what was it? It was 84. We got 95 today, which is just insane. And of course we're trying to get to 100. We got a couple hours left on the stream today, so I think we might. Well, actually, yeah, no, a couple hours. Yeah, I can do a couple hours still. So I'm hoping we get to 100 in 2 hours. I think we can get 5 subs, right, guys? Right? I know, dude. 95, exactly right. And we've had 96 follows today too. The follows are keeping up with the subs, like 1 for 1 almost. It's kind of crazy. If I sub before you went live, does my sub still count? I don't know if it's on the daily count or not. It might have been, depending on when you did it. Yeah, it might be on the count. It's for like this date. So it was on August 7th. Sure, it's probably being counted. I would not be surprised. Oh, man, I don't even know if I need Tyrion. Ziliax on this might be so good. Valenier with the eggs is pretty exciting too, isn't it? We have a lot of ways to activate these eggs in this deck. But Tarum is still a solid play, depending on what he does here, right? I guess best case scenario, he plays like a big minion here. For some reason, play a randomly large minion. Don't play a bunch of small minions. That would not be exciting.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's big enough. That works for me.
Make some room by the hearth, won't
That's
ya?
big enough to make me happy, sure. It doesn't really matter which one of these we hit, so I just want to kill the warrior because it's meaner looking. Hey, Strong Nerd JD, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, buddy. That's going to be 96 on the day. Absolutely nuts. Crazy stuff. Hey, Rudafelker, how's it going? And Strong Nerd, oh my god, guys. Deathgraves, thank you for the sub, buddy. That's so cool, guys. We're getting close. Ooh, that's spooky. I don't like that at all. That's spooky. The Hulk Brando. That's not good. I would like to be way more ahead than we are. Although, you know, he is kind of taking a pass of a turn here, honestly. And we're going to coin a Lich King, so... I like where we're at in some ways, I guess. A lot of pressure on board. Lich King card in hand. Army of the Dead would be pretty sick for us, probably. Obliterate. Nah, might be okay. We'll see. Valenier and Ziliax in hand for a lot of extra damage. Only one magnetic card, though, so I can't stack a ton of damage right now on my Robosaur, but I can obliterate that and go ham to the face right now. Do I have any sort of lethal with Valenier Obliterate? I don't think so, but I think it's still the right play. I don't want to overcommit to the board at this point because... anything like a Brawl, for instance, could create a lot of problems. Also, just this instant damage means I give myself some potential outs next turn for lethal. Although I don't actually know that we have one. Without a minion surviving, that is. If he clears the board somehow, which I don't know that he can. That sounds tough. But just more damage. They have lifesteal max, all kinds of stuff. So, and he has armor gain here too. So every point of damage matters as fast as we can. Doom Pack, not really what we were looking for, but... shouldn't matter much. I would have preferred a Death Coil or a Death and Decay or Frostmourne, of course. But Death Graves, Coverts, or not Coverts, who was it? It was Strong Nerd, JD. Thank you, everybody. Love you guys a ton. I don't know if that's 96 or 97, but it's insane. And we're also at 542, so close to the next sub goal. Appreciate it, everybody. You guys are so supportive. Anyone got a nice mid-range Mech Warrior deck with Dr. Boom? We just played one Warface previously. I don't have the list handy, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. I think it would definitely get better with time. I can't believe it took me this long to realize Boom gets 7 armor to stick with the Dr. 7 beam. Yeah, exactly.
Welcome.
Oh, not bad. Can he get... Oh, good try. The Valenier does indeed set it up, though. That's a good try. That's a good turn. Pretty close. Pretty close. Hey, Thantacor! Oh my god, dude. I'm getting so close. Thantacor with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that, Thantacor. That's nice. Coffee Cult, I'll grab your link, but for the record, next time, if you could try to drop it in like a place where I can literally just click a link instead of having to import the code, you know? Like, I'm just gonna go import the code into Hearthstone Top Decks to see this list. You could save me a step, that'd be awesome. But it's okay, it's not a problem. Just future reference might help. Tree Ant Druid. I mean, yeah, I see the things I like. Crypt Lord's interesting. I like that. Of course, Soul of the Forest and Wisps and Spreading Plague. So a lot of the same token stuff we've seen in the past, but with some Tree Ant build options, Mulch Muncher. I'm not really sure Dendrologist is actually that good for it. I know it's sort of obvious and like makes sense because it's a Tree Ant synergy card, but I don't know that it really contributes to the game plan much. Like, you might still enjoy like a Violet Teacher instead of a Dendrologist in some weird way. So I know that we could have played this, but with Kangors, I do want to make sure we stack as much as we can. So Frame Brought into Gatekeeper makes more sense. We don't know how fast this Hunter we're playing against is. I haven't actually played Hunter yet today, I don't think. So I'm not sure if he's like a super aggressive Hunter or mid-range or some kind of spell Hunter from old. So we don't feel too pressured to play a 1-3 just for nothing. Let's see. Wow, everybody's linking me decks all of a sudden. Congrats, Lord. Thanks for the bits, buddy. Do you think I should disenchant my Golden Boom Master Flark and Golden Lunaspike Galaxy? Not yet, Skeezers. No, I'm not going to make any recommendations yet because... Wow! That's actually a sick play! That screws up my whole open! Oh my god! That's actually a sick play. Wow. My whole opener just got wrecked. Wow. We're in trouble now, honestly, guys. Like, this is gonna suck. We had a chance to stabilize an enormous taunt. I mean, you're right, it kind of turns out like, well, he was gonna get that taunt anyway, or get that flip at some point anyway, so it was never gonna be like perfect, but yeah, it's gonna be hard to swing back now because Ziliax is not gonna get to stack on a mech. So my mechs right now are gonna be a 5-1, a 2-8 with taunt, and a Ziliax for Kangors. And I think we still have to do it because otherwise we're gonna lose tempo here and just lose the game. Like, we're gonna fall too far behind if we don't. But well, we could get greedy with an Anoyo module. Let's get greedy. The Anoyo module changes things a little bit. If I can get like a frame bot into Anoyo module into Ziliax, I would be pretty happy.
Ooh, I wonder what this does.
Aha! God. Fireworks Tech is busted. This card is unfair. Oh my god, we're getting demolished. I don't have time. I gotta do this. I need the lifesteal and I need Kangors to swing, so. The Anoyo module, unfortunately, not changing anything, but we just don't have a choice. Fireworks Tech is insane. Stacking those death rattles is so crazy. What should I craft? Ziliax, Dr. Boom, or Boom Ship? I'm voting Ziliax because it's a general use card. I'm the only person who voted, so. It's kind of funny. You linked it in chat, and I'm the only one who voted. Shame on you guys. Spider has Death Rattle Rogue. A lot of Boomsday cards. Necroon Blade, of course. That looks good. Mechanical Whelp. Yeah, a lot of this looks slow to me, I'll be honest. Like, you got a lot of big, slow cards, like Vanguard and Worm and just a bunch of stuff that is kind of cool, of course, when you are able to cheat it out. Although you don't actually have monsters behind me. I guess you Yeah, where's Monsters Behind Me? I thought this was going to be a Monsters Behind Me deck. I can't think of the name of the card. Kobold whatever, dude. His name's Kobold whatever, dude, I think. That's the official name. Oh, this doesn't come back as a 5/1. It comes back as a 1/5. Well, whatever. That's the same difference. But I kind of honestly expected it to come back as a 5/1 because that's how it died. But I guess it doesn't retain swaps, only magnetic buffs. So, I mean, ultimately, this wasn't a terrible swing turn. But is it going to be enough to stabilize, right? We go up to 16, presumably. We can play like Coppertail into a Noyo module, but that doesn't actually work together right now. So I'd prefer to get like a, I don't know, some other cheap mech, a Framebot or whatever. Oh, well, we can play it on the Gatekeeper too, I guess. That's fine. Or, well, we have a Framebot on board. What am I saying? That's what we'll do. Oh, no, not again, dude! Void Ripper is so insane. So freaking insane. Oh my god, Void Ripper's insane, guys. Completely busted insane. So I actually have to play this Annoying module as a taunt right now. Otherwise, we just risk taking too much damage. It sucks because I would vastly prefer that they were able to stack it on something, right? But we just can't. We just can't stack it on anything right now. So we just have to absorb these hits as much as possible. And hopefully he can't get through it. I mean, based on the board, he actually can't clear the Annoying module. That would be fantastic. Because then we could War Gear it and give our taunt extra health. But if he can activate... Oh my god, it's a big 50-50 right here. Wow! God, this game is hard. Oh! That was a big 50-50. So that's probably game... Oh, maybe not, actually. It's still pretty much impossible, but... But we can try. The problem is I can't really out-heal his hero power. I don't have anything left to heal except for Vicious Scalehide, and it only heals for 1. So that's not enough healing. So I think we're dead no matter what here. I think the only chance I have is to go face. But I think it still won't matter. I think we're just dead. Anyway, cool Roll the Bones deck, but I think I would try to make it a little slower. Somebody else sent me a bomb, what is this? Hunter or something? Oh, wow. I love this deck, though. It's cool. It's cool. That sucked. Man, so close to stabilizing. So close. I wonder if a different line here or there could have done it. Yeah, Bomb Hunter with Play Dead, all kinds of crazy stuff. Bomb Toss, Spider Bombs. I like it. Void Ripper, as we just saw in this deck, too. Eggs and Death Rattles and all kinds of shenanigans. Looks pretty cool. I like it. And it just beat me practically, so must be good. And let's see here. Could you try to take a look at my Odd Warrior? That link, you gotta save the link on Hearthstone usually first. Let's see if it works. It might still work, but sometimes you need to save that link. So what is this, an odd... What did you say? Odd Warrior with mechs. Yeah, I will say the big challenge for me with this is always just that the hero power getting replaced seems like it will kind of immediately diminish your value from being an odd deck, right? Like you make a lot of sacrifices, but then if you play Dr. Boom, you replace your hero power and maybe you didn't get a lot of value out of it. I don't know. You don't always draw Dr. Boom, right? So sometimes it works, but that would be my only concern. But otherwise it looks pretty good, I thought. Hey, Nuga TV dropping the 23 viewer raid. Thanks, guys. How are you doing? Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you, Nuga. That's awfully nice. Having fun with Boomsday, I hope. Hope you're watching. Can't play Boomsday yet because I'm waiting for my wife to get home to open 50 packs. That is true love,
late,
dude.
But I was talking to my Aunt Agnes. She told me it's better to get a Dr. Boom from a casual friend than a Flobidinius floop from a hoodlum.
Maggie D3, dude, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect, dude. Thank you, Maggie D3, for that in her bits, man. That made my night. That made my night. That was fantastic. Have you considered a Void Reaper Crazed Alchemist for this deck? No, not really. I mean, I like our guys having high health. I mean, you always have minions with a crazy amount of health that needs to die. Oh, you mean the egg dudes? I'm okay with the egg dudes staying alive for a while.
Aha!
I mean, we tend to get them to pretty high attack values too, so... I don't know, it's an idea. There's a lot of stuff I wouldn't want to flip though, so I feel like there'd be so many dead turns with, feels like there'd just be a lot of weird dead turns, which I don't think I'd love as much. Is our opponent intentionally roping us, like, on day one of the Boomsday Project? That's kind of sad. Maybe he was looking up the stream or something. Because he can see my name. He's probably just looking up the stream. That's fine. Hey, Kim, how's it going, buddy? I hope you're having a good day, Kim. Hope you can beat us, but it's gonna be tough, buddy. It's gonna be tough, Kim. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Does this mean Mech Hunter is good? Why did you kill the spider bot first? I don't remember what turn we're talking about. I didn't kill a spider bot at all. Spider bot first. So... I'm just catching up, I'm sorry. But, spider bot first. Spider bot first. So that he wasn't able to activate the spider bot, you mean?
Welcome!
I wanted to build a big taunt, but I guess we could have done... You guys are saying trade into the spider bot.
Already?
And then let it maybe kill the egg, and then buff the egg. That would have been fine too, yeah, that would have helped actually, it would have helped. But the ultimate thing was we were still going to lose, because we knew we didn't have enough healing to outpace this hero power. So as long as he hero powered every turn, he's absolutely going to win. But you're right, I think that sounds like a better play. I think that sounds like a better play indeed. Stegadon is okay. I don't really want any of these, but it's the cheapest, so I like it. Regis, I have your voice in headphones since 7 p.m. Now it's 1 a.m. Dude, yeah, you're definitely gonna have dreams. Beautiful, wonderful dreams. Doesn't the same thing happen with Quest? Replacing a good hero power with another good, great one isn't bad. Well, with Quest, most people don't really run odd anymore. They did in the past, but most Quest taunt warriors just run default hero power. But yeah, it can be fine. It can be fine. Like, we've done it before too in an odd control mage. The question though isn't is it fine? The question though is, does the sacrifice make up for, or does the reward make up for the sacrifice? Like, are those armors, those few extra points of armor, going to be worth it to compromise the curve of your deck, for instance? I don't know the answer to that. I'm not suggesting that I know the answer. Merely that I'm unclear. That there are some variables to consider. And by the way, guys, just generally speaking too, like, not only for me, but in life, like, just because somebody says they're not sure about something doesn't mean they're disagreeing. Just because I say, oh, I'm not sure about that, that doesn't mean like, oh, I think you're dumb, I disagree with you. I'm not being like passively aggressive. I'm literally saying like, oh, I don't know. I don't have enough insight yet to disagree with you or to agree with you. And even if I did, we'd go to some data to look at what we could find out. Of course, none of that data exists just yet. That said, what is the HS replay showing us today, I wonder? Latest expansion. I got it filtered by latest expansion. Top tier 1 decks are Odd Paladin, Zoo Warlock, and even Shaman, so completely unchanged. Nothing has changed yet. That's frightening. Aha. Let's see, like, cards, though. Let's look up Boomsday Project cards so far on HS Replay and see... The most popular card right now is War Gear. Number 2 is Ziliax. That makes sense to me. We need to give this thing taunt soon, so I don't know. I hope we find a an Annoyo module or an Bronze Gatekeeper, which I think is an awesome card, by the way. Oh, never mind. We don't need to give it taunt anymore. Oh, we actually do still. But less exciting than less, certainly. I think we're in trouble, though. There's a lot of stuff I can't really deal with very well right now. He hasn't benefited much from his, like, Light Wardens yet, but just all these little baby taunts in the way are going to cause some problems for us. We can play a Stegadon. It's not bad, but I'd rather put a War Gear on this, I think. But I'd really like to find... I would still like a Bronze Gatekeeper, I think. I put it on the Framebot, though, so it eats more minions on trades than on this, because this isn't really that valuable right now. If we don't, we'll play a War Gear and kill a Chain Gang, but that's not putting us in a good spot to win, really. Frame bot again. Yeah, see, that's just not... I guess we can play a Corpse Taker in a frame bot, maybe, just to get some things moving. Because the Corpse Taker does currently cause some problems with the board. I don't love this, but... It's got lifesteal. It's got a couple minion eats in it, so it's a fairly big defensive play. And, just really want to find that Annoyo module or something, though. That would be my favorite play. Knife Drinker's not a silence or anything for this Corpse Taker, so I can live with that. Oh my god. Oh god. Of course, lifesteal on the Light Warden is not awesome. So that actually didn't heal at all. Well, it healed for 2. It healed for 2, but we're dead, so great. Yeah, never mind. We can't win. That was a tough one. A Tempo Tess Academic Espionage deck. Look at all the rogue cards. Only one neutral card. Wow. Tess Greymane, Myra's Unstable Element, Myra Rod Spring, Spectral Cutlass, Elven Minstrel, Academic Espionage. Yeah, I like it. It looks good. Pickpocket makes me a little bit nervous, I'll be honest, just because I know how slow that card is. And when we have Academic Espionage already, I don't know that Pickpocket's necessary. Like, sometimes it's nice to give you the extra options. But with those Academic Espionage in there, like, that's going to be enough thief stuff. Like, that's going to be enough to activate all your different pieces. So I would probably say, let's cut the Pickpockets just for something more tempo-oriented, whatever it is. Just an early minion or just something to help you stay alive, maybe. Toss in a Vanish or something here or there. But other than that, I think it's cool. Maybe you could even cut Sap and Pickpocket and run a Kelliseth, but not a lot of minions, I guess, to benefit there, so probably not the right route. But I like it otherwise. Looks good. I actually am going to build a deck similar to that fairly soon. Whoa, when did this sub happen?
Welcome.
I miss Zonhawk's sub.
Half a year already?
Of all the people who sub, I missed. Zonok, dude. Good to see you. Apparently, I'm 6 minutes behind on chat, by the way, guys. I have a very real measure of how far behind I am from the timestamps here. Zonok dropping the tier 3 sub. Literally 6 months. That is insane to me. It seems like just yesterday, Zonok. I don't know how that's possible. That is crazy. That's not real. But thank you, buddy, for the 6 months of a tier 3 sub. Grats on the purple gem. Looking incredible. Looking sharp. I hope it's doing well, Zonehawk. How did your other stream go, Zonehawk? I've been so busy with Blizzard stuff, I haven't been able to keep up with streams at all. Like, not at all. I'm so far behind. Also, Labyrinthian with a Twitch Prime sub. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. I don't... The count just updated. Guys, the count just updated. 101 subs on the day, which incredibly, especially means that Zonehawk's tier 3 sub was actually the 100th sub of the day, putting us at the 100 mark. That is completely bonkers. Zonehawk, dude, did you secretly wait until you were exactly the 100th sub somehow? Were you like counting? Because even the count wasn't accurate on my end. That is crazy. The 100th sub on the day. Tier 3 sub from Zonehawk. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Crazy stuff. Thank you, Jack Za HS as well with the Twitch Prime sub. Now we're at 102, guys. That's nuts. 19,155 bits. 101 subs is crazy. Wow. That is just insane. Which I think that means we're also getting really... Oh, actually, never mind. We surpassed 550. 552 now on the sub count. So that means another sub goal giveaway, the 4th of the day, has been ticked off. So now you have 4 chances to win a $20 Blizzard gift card if you're a sub. 550. I can't do the sub train yet, guys. I'm sorry. No sub train hype just yet. But just mind-boggling stuff here, dudes. Absolutely crazy. It's been the best week of my life. Absolutely insane, egregious happenings all around the globe. Literally traveling across the United States.
Do the train.
I can't do the train. I can't, guys. I'm sorry, Mackie. The train gets copyright striked on YouTube now, and I want to turn this into a video. So if I do the train, I inadvertently kill my YouTube video. I'm sorry, I would love to. I promise I'd love to, but I just can't. But I thank you for the 100 bits D3, Mackie, once again, and you guys are like silently doing the train. I love it. We'll do it as soon as this deck is done. I promise. We'll do the train. It's coming. So we gotta beat this guy. He's playing Mechathune, it looks like. Even got Bark Skin in there, which I think is really cool. I like that idea. Let's attack and see what we hit here. Probably gonna play whatever it is. Might play some mechs though. But really just anything is fine. This is kind of bad because it's off curve. But, that's okay. Maybe I'll get a 4-mana taunt. Nope. Nope. So, maybe not as much development as I'd like, because I'd like to swing with a Kangor soon. But, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. Can I have your best Broad laugh, please? I can't do it. You can't imitate Broad. He's so special, one of a kind, unique. I would never live up to it. Like, I just can't. I can't do it. Broad is too awesome. Is he gonna naturalize that? Oh, Swipe. Okay. Swipe is kind of good, I guess. Makes sense. I think we'll trade then just to get the Valinir back. That's a lot of pressure. Well, assuming he doesn't clear this, which he seems he will. Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna Zilliax that then. Zilliax plus Bronze Gatekeeper's pretty good. Oh, we could just Valinir it too, I guess. That's fine. But no, because Zilliax has Rush, so actually we want to Zilliax it for sure. Got some pretty good auctioneer value, I will say. And I never really listened to his voice line before. That was pretty cool though. I like that. This gives me the max amount of damage because otherwise Zilliax couldn't go face. Regis, I needed an emergency Broad pack blessing. Holy Road, we have an emergency on Isle Gulabjaman. Please, Holy Road, give us a pack blessing. I've been doing the the Holy Road emergency on Isle 3. We need to clean up on Isle 3. Zonox says, second stream was rushed before I went to Yellowstone, but it went well nonetheless. So far behind in booms, day knowledge, and info being disconnected for the last 5 days. I bet, dude. What a key time to miss. But nothing too crazy going on. Just pretty much what we expected. Mech decks, Mechathunes doing some cool stuff. Better than people dreamed, I think. But I guess Lich King is our best bet here, always. Anything's kind of fine, but okay. That's big, too. Let's play this and then maybe swing with a Kangor soon. This does more damage than Lich King, so I like it better. I'm gonna play Lich King next turn because I don't think he'll clear this. If he does, he might have to naturalize it, which might kill his combo. So he's got some tough decisions to make. How can I send you a deck? I like my priest, but I'm not sure what to refine yet. Maybe I'll just play Kangors. I think it puts more attack. I've only had 2 mechs die, right? But still, they're just so much damage, I think. I think I'll just play Kangors. Just such a big swing. More than Lich King, probably. Well, I don't know, though. That Zilliax was only 4 attack, right? I don't know what the other minion was. So I'm actually not sure it is more than Lich King. He's getting close, though. He's out of stuff. Like, he's down there. He's getting close to Cthulhu, so we gotta be very fast here. We need to decide.
Whoa, legendary.
We need to decide.
I've gotta go now, but here's some money, so CUIA carrot.
Devastator, dude. Thank you so much. I'm glad I got your name right. Appreciate the $2 donation. That's very, very kind and generous of you, man. It's been good hanging out with you today. I hope you had fun watching the stream, and thanks for the continued support, my good man. God, he is burning through his stuff incredibly well. Like, super fast. War Gear does more damage this turn, but I don't think it sets me up better for next turn. I think I need Lich King, maybe. I don't think this actually adds that much damage. If he'd killed this, definitely it would, but Lich King gives me, like, Death Coil and Frostmourne, maybe, that could do some damage. But I think we might be in trouble, guys. I don't know. We only have a couple turns here. Frostmourne is more damage. That's good.
Welcome.
We have 20 on board and he's at 35. Oh, he played Floop first. Okay, well, we're just going to ignore that. I think my max output's actually with War Gear, right? Not actually Frostmourne, because I can do 6, 7 with the Skaterbot and the Glowtron. I don't think this is lethal yet or anything because I think he has,
Wow, golden legendary.
Ha 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 ha, in the voice of Ben Brode.
Holy Ben Brode! Oh my gosh, $5 donated from Holy Ben Brode. Thank you, Holy Ben Brode, man. Everybody said I was a budget Ben Brode all weekend on stream, guys. Oh, look at this budget Ben Brode. This ain't the real Ben Brode. So, are we dead to Cthulhu Innervate Naturalize? I haven't really been paying attention. I think so, yeah. He had the exact set, so GG. It was close. It was close. One turn off. Was there anything I could have done there to potentially keep the Floop alive? I don't think so. Couldn't death grip. I think he just had it, so. One turn short. Was there any way to do faster damage output? I'm not sure about the Kangors. Might have made a big difference. The Lich King didn't give me any extra damage that we utilized at least. So maybe we could have played Kangors, but I think it was like a 4 attack minion and like a 5 attack minion. So I don't think it made a huge difference. I don't think it made a huge difference. Just one turn off, man. Feels like we could have found some damage somewhere, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe we played a Mechanowag instead of something different. I'm not sure. But thanks again, Holy Ben Bro. Thanks again, Devastator, guys. That's $28 donated today. That's awfully nice. And let's see here. We also had Spulani Rabba dropping the Twitch Prime sub. And Done Before dropping the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, guys. That puts us at 103 subs today. 554 total subs. Dare I say? Dare we try to go for 575? Dare we go for it? And somebody asked what the all-time high was. It's actually 707, I think. We hit 707 on like day 2 or day 3 of the Witchwood, if I remember right. We're a little bit lower this time around because I didn't stream enough in July. Like, we don't have as good of a baseline as we had then. And I also didn't stream for the last 4 days right before this because I was in California doing Boomsday stuff. So we didn't have as good of a setup. If I had streamed the last 3 days, we'd probably be like 600 right now, and tomorrow we'd probably get to like 650. We'd be pretty close to the all-time high, but I think it's going to be a little tougher just because of the way things worked out. Excuse me. It's almost, but not quite. Maybe I shouldn't attack face. We're playing an even luck. I probably should have held. I don't want to deal with any 7/7s too early. He got the combo in only 11 turns. It was really fast. Really? Was it only turn 11? Wow, that is fast. You're right. We obviously didn't pressure enough because that was quick. I like this. This trade's better with the War Gear next turn. So we can kill at 9 health. Or an 8/8 if we need to as well. Whatever we need. And it just gets big for Kangors as well, which is cool. I wish Ziliax worked, but it only does 7. It doesn't really answer the 9 health very well. But War Gear is good too. Certainly not a problem. He can... Oh, no, he can't. We're at 5. That's good. He can still clear this some ways, but if it lives, it's very important for the Ziliax, right? Like, Ziliax will be amazing. It's cool. Kangor is like, even with 1 minion sometimes, it would be worth it, right? If we were able to summon like a giant... Oh, that's a good clean line, yeah. I like that. It would still be worth it. Absolutely. It was just one big dude. That dude doesn't have rush right now, so I don't think it's worth it right now, but you could make an argument that it's even decent okay right now. Annoying Module, definitely our choice. Man, Stonehill is really good in this deck. There's some good... mech taunts you like to see, so it's been surprisingly awesome. I don't have a good answer to this Dread Infernal though, and there's also more big minions coming that we don't have good answers to, so we got to figure out something soon. I need more mech pieces here. These don't go together yet until turn 9, so we're pretty far off. How many packs did you open? We opened 253 packs. The 3 was just a coincidence. It wasn't by design. But that's where we landed. Okay, giving this taunt is actually kind of a cool play. Oh, I don't have the mana for that. Never mind, not a cool play. Dumb play, bad play. I thought for sure I just had the mana. Okay. It's still fine. It's okay. Maybe should have hero powered instead of the scale high, but I don't think it matters. Again, maybe shouldn't attack face. Playing too fast. We gotta slow down. Slow down. It's been a 6.5 hour stream. Starting to get a little, you know, like, whoa, what's going on? But we'll get there. We'll get there. Again, though, giving this taunt is kind of cool. Healing that sucks, though. Ugh. War gear also pretty good here.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Do we face tank this dude, or do we just clear a smaller guy? I think we can just face tank the dude. It's okay. He gets a good clean trade there, but we get an 8/8 on board. Our Kangors becomes much, much better. We can also do Ziliax into a Noyo module now, which is going to be a big swing, so the health doesn't really matter. Taking the demon out of play is a little risky, maybe with like a Gul'dan, I guess, but probably not too bad. He's not on Gul'dan yet, so. This 8/8 looks so cool, by the way. Look how cool that dinosaur looks, guys. It looks awesome. That's a really cool looking card. Nice artwork. You think at some point you do a Goblin Bomb Hunter? Yeah, it's coming. It's on the list. It's absolutely going to happen. And probably sooner rather than later, honestly, too. I think we just stack all in on this guy, right? I mean, he does likely run... I guess he does probably run... No, I take that back. I think we're just going to go here and play Ziliax and take a trade straight up. It sounds like we're going to get the Ziliax back from Kangors, but that's okay. Because he has a trade here, so that means our Kangors gives me the big egg, this giant Robosaur dude, and a Ziliax, which is fine. That's a pretty good result. It's pretty good. And we can even Kangors into Gatekeeper. Oh no, he trades that way, so that means my Ziliax might be even better, because I can Gatekeeper first. But that could be bad, though, too, because I might want to play... Oh, never mind. Same story here. Same story. Alright, so definitely Kangors is happening here. It's fantastic. And Lich King to follow up is great, too, so... this is all good stuff. Oh, I don't remember this dying! When did this die? I had way more mechs die than I thought. I thought we stacked everything.
I wonder.
I thought we stacked everything, guys. When did that die? I'm a little sad. Oh, the Doomsayer. Oh, yeah, it's not an awful play. I mean, it's the right play as far as like what we should have done. But I thought we had a guaranteed set. That's actually a low roll. I thought we were getting... Well, it wasn't even a guaranteed set because there's the 9/9 guy too. Yeah. My brain's starting to mush. I guess we had one bad... Well, we had two bad rolls, and unfortunately we got both of them. The Ziliax and the Framebot were the bad ones. The Robo Dude and the Egg were the good ones, and we didn't get either of those. So that's a little unfortunate, honestly. That's kind of tough.
I can't do that.
Ugh. Now we've got like some awkward turns here too. Just gonna give this thing like monster health, I guess, to try to survive for a while. And I think we do have to go face now. We're just out of cards, and this hero power becomes such a threat to us. Hooked Reavers are a problem, of course, but we'll just have to sort that stuff out as it comes. Frostborn is actually the best result, I think. He's already used his Acidic Swamp Ooze, so this might actually stick and do a lot of damage. Hooked Reavers still an issue. Lich King, though, and this 9/9 are a lot of pressure, and even these little guys hanging around are good for, like, mech buffs. Hellfire is a pretty good open, though. Trade, but these are still here, looks like. Maybe Siphon Soul trade would be amazing if he has that, but not everybody has Siphon Soul, particularly if you're on Argent Commander, you don't typically have it. So this is awkward for him. Spellstone might be okay, though. Spellstone ping trade, if he has a 7-mana Spellstone, that could, or a 7 damage Spellstone, that'd be pretty good. Spellstone ping trade. Said Hooked Reaver. Hooked Reaver we can steal. Comes back as a 4/4, but still not terrible, probably. Wait, do I have any sort of lethal here? I think I can put him down to 2, but I don't think it's lethal, right?
I wonder.
I also lose my dude, but I think it's still the right play. I think it's still the right play. We're also getting low ourselves, though, so that's another thing to be mindful of here. We're down to 2 health, so Hellfire would kill us, but he doesn't have it, thankfully. But we could still be dead. He has an Argent Commander, maybe. He takes the trade, that's a good sign. So he needs another taunt here to survive the Frostmourne, or a heal of some sort. Lich King is definitely a taunt. Okay. Alright, so I need, Coppertail is actually fine. Gives me a base for a mech maybe next turn. The Corpse Taker is good. I can actually summon a Lich King maybe next turn, but I'm gonna die to its hero power if I do. Shoot. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I don't have any lifesteal, so I can't really. I guess I'll have to clear the Lich King. I don't think I can steal it, or summon it off of Frostmourne. That is, because I can't take the 8 to face. If I do, I'd be dead. I'll have to just trade in. Does he have any sort of lethal with like Defile? Maybe. I don't think so. So I just can't go down to 3, right? Like, unless it sets up lethal. If I top deck a Annoyo module, that's 7 instead of 8. Ugh. I don't think there's any lethal. Valinir's not a lethal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Mechano Egg is a whiff, so I'm dead. Just hero power beats me, so. Pretty good swing turn, but 1 health off. Man, we've had some close games today. Really close stuff. What do you think of Death Rattle Rogue? I haven't played it yet, Final Bear, so I'm not really sure. I think it's going to have a lot of the same problems it always had. Just slow, unreactionary sometimes. It just doesn't do a lot always. It just kind of sits there sometimes. I wonder if well, definitely we would have won that game if the Kangors had not low rolled so hard. We got the 2 worst options out of our Kangors. I think there was basically 5 minions in the pool and we low rolled 2. And that really cost us. And even then, I wonder if there's something we could have done differently to squeeze out a win. And there you go. That was the Mech Paladin. Kangor's Endless Army, when you support it with Magnetic, can do some silly stuff. That deck was a lot of fun. We won quite a few games as well, so I was really happy with how it turned out. Now, of course, it's still just a start. We're going to improve it, refine it over time. But I like the deck. It was pretty fun to play. So that said, of course, if you got improvements, share them in the comments below. Share your thoughts, share your take on this. But until then, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, game on.